Welcome to another video by DK Custom Products. My name's Kevin, this is Dwayne, and today we're going to be talking about Outlaw breather bolts, what they fit and what they don't fit.
And just as Kevin said, we're going to talk about what these fit and, more importantly, what they do not fit.
And if you don't know what we're talking about regarding the Outlaw breather bolts, we'll put a link to a video we did called The Anatomy of a Breather Bolt, and we'll put it up in the corner right here, and you can look and see what a breather bolt does and what it's for and how it works. But what we're going to talk about today is these fit some air cleaners, and there's other air cleaners that it doesn't fit.
Right. Now, first we'll talk about Twin Cam and Milwaukee 8. Sportster guys, we'll get to you a little later in the video. It's simple. If you have a Twin Cam or a Milwaukee 8, if your current breather bolts pass through your back plate, you can't swap those bolts out because that would mean getting rid of that back plate. It's all one and the same design. Now, some of the air cleaner systems that come to mind that these are not compatible with, anything Screaming Eagle, right off the bat, not gonna work. RLNS, a lot of the RLNS applications won't work. Some of the older SNS, it will fit. The SNS Stealth, like you'd have on a Milwaukee 8, will not fit those. They're just not long enough. Now
And that's all because part of the back plate are two little standoffs that connect to the heads of the engine.
Exactly right, exactly right. So these bolts, they're not long enough to go through there. They're just not gonna work. They're only 3/4 of an inch long. The RLNS bolts are usually about an inch long. The SNS bolts are around about an inch long. Screaming Eagle, same thing. Now, if you have an air cleaner, such as the DK Custom Outlaw air cleaner, Vance & Hines, VO2, they have a support bracket that is external to the actual air box. So those support brackets are only about 1/8 of an inch thick. No problem in the world installing these bolts on top of a thin support bracket. And I got pictures up here. You can see exactly what I mean by that.
We appreciate it when you all put comments down below. We read every comment. We try and respond to every comment. And of course, other viewers of the video read the comments. And so your comments are very useful, and we thank you for putting them down there. I do want to let you know that we don't necessarily answer the comments in a timely manner. Sometimes there's just too many to get to. Some of them we might not answer at all. If you have a question that is urgent, time sensitive, email us or call us, because those questions from phone calls and emails are answered in a very timely manner, whereas leaving a question on YouTube, it might be days, and it's even possible there's so many comments that we might not be able to answer them all.
Yeah, and we know a lot of you guys aren't very tech savvy, so if you don't want to email, always give us a call. You know, we're in the office Monday through Friday from 7 o'clock to 5 o'clock Central. So give us a call if you have any questions all about fitment, you want to place an order, you have questions about a recent order, just give us a call if you don't want to email.
So what about Sportsters?
All right, so on Sportster models, they actually come in longer lengths because the diameter of the bolt's a little larger, so we can make them in various lengths up to 2 inches. Now, one thing you want to do, if you want to use these external breather bolts on your Sportster, pull out your existing bolts, measure them. However long the shaft of that bolt is, you need to match it up with the closest thing we offer in the external breather bolt, whether it be 1 3/4, 2 inch, whatever it may be. Another thing to confirm, these bolts have a 3/4 hex head. Make sure that's not going to cause a clearance issue. You know, it's fairly large. You know, you might have a clearance issue with the cast aluminum body of your air cleaner, something of that nature, but they are 3/4 hex head. So it's that simple. I mean, some air cleaners they work on, some of them they don't.
So hopefully that answers your questions about fitment of the Outlaw breather bolts, what they will fit, what they won't fit. So we appreciate your comments. We appreciate you subscribing. It's important to us. We do read them all. But if you have an urgent question that needs answering or something that's really specific and detailed, make sure to call, text, or email. Y'all ride safe out there.